Good morning, we're back in the polytunnel. This is 2 days after the last video was recorded, although I'll probably stitch them all together into a single video. Just show you what I did where all the calabrese is taken out, and then we'll look at tying in some of the tomato plants. If you remember, we had cauliflower and calabrese in the polytunnel. These are the cauliflowers. There's 3 cauliflower plants here. They should be forming nice collies in the next few weeks. And if I go further on, this was the area where the calabrese was. So I've removed all the calabrese, as you can see, and then I've got some of our own compost out of our compost bins and put that in place. I'll leave that for probably till the end of this week now, so another 4 days or so, and then that will be planted up with probably some aubergines and some other tomatoes. And then the other side of the collies, which hasn't had anything in, they will also have some aubergines and some more tomatoes. So what I want to do today is look at tying in some of the tomato plants that I planted the other day. So we'll just find one that's suitable to have a look at, and then we'll set the camera up. Okay, so this is an Alicante tomato. As you can see, the plant is quite a sturdy plant. The one thing we want to do is take out these side shoots. So I don't know if you can see these. So we've got a side shoot there. So we've got a leaf coming out, and then we've got a side shoot. So we want to take that out. It's easier to do it with your finger and thumb. Just pinch them out. Want to go all the way up. They can go on the compost pile, and I haven't got any flowers forming yet on here, but I've got a nice sturdy plant. So I've taken the side shoots out, and then I'm going to just tie the plant into the cane. So get a decent length of string. And the way I do it, a little bit old school, but it works. So we put a twist in the string, and then goes around the cane twice. And then gets tied off on the cane. So there's no real pressure put on the stem of the plant, and that will hold it in place. So we've got a twist there, it's around the plant there, 2 times around the cane and tied off. So although I'm pulling on the plant a little bit, the plant hasn't got had any force put on in terms of tying the knot, and that's where a lot of people make the mistake if they're using string or whatever to tie in on the plant itself. Okay, so I've got a number of other plants to do, and what I could do is just move the camera around. I'll move these carrots out of the way and move the camera around, and you can see on the next one as well. Move the potatoes out of the way. I've got this is a toddler tomato. So we're going to take the same approach. Here we've got some smaller side shoots, so we just pinch those out. That's going to be thrown away later. On this one, I don't know if you can see it from there, I'll bring the camera in later. We've got the first truss starting to form. But again, same process in terms of tying in. So I get a fairly long piece of string around the tomato plant, then round the cane twice, and tie on the cane. So we've got, the important thing is to cross the string there. There's plenty of room there for the stalk to expand, because that stalk is probably going to expand to about 3-4 times that width it is now as the plant develops. Okay, so that's tying in tomatoes. Like we'll bring the camera around and have a closer look at this tomato plant. So if we quickly look at how it's tied in, you can see how the string is crossing. It's around the stem of the plant, then it crosses over and it goes around the cane twice and it's tied in. Okay, so this morning all I've got to do now is carry on tying in all these tomato plants. So it's been just over a week since they were planted up and they have been tied in and the first lot of side shoots are being taken off. It's been funny weather the last few days, so we've had some cold spells, but it's still very dry. Speak to you again soon.